YouTube, what it do? If you my fam, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kinfolk. So look, now Future just dropped a new album on, I believe, matter of fact, yesterday, Friday, right? It's called I Never Liked You. So we about to decode this album by the numbers. We gonna break down some of the satanic lyrics in this album, and we gonna get down to it. So without further ado, man, let's tap right in. Let's see what's going on. So here we have Future's I Never Liked You. So let's get into it. I Never Liked You. So this album was released April 29th, right? Future's birthday was November 20th. Now, if we take the difference from those days, April 29th and November 20th, we get 205 days. Future's real name is Nevadius. Funny to say demon, really, but he probably pronounces it demon. See, these people, they use such plays on words, man. These people are selected at birth to play these roles to deceive you, and they put it right in your face. But Nevadius demon equals 205 in regular English, right? It's nothing but reverse. That's all it is. Nevadius demon equals 205, just like it was 205 days from this album release to his birthday. I'm telling you, these people, they release these projects, these puppets, they release these projects on certain days for certain reasons. It's all a ritualistic, it's all a tribute. And you're gonna see to who throughout this video. April 29th, if we break down the properties in his birthday, right, like the day of the year that he dropped this album, it was the 119th day of the year. Now if we take Future's full name, Nevadius Demon Wilburn, we get 119 and single reduction. Also, if you add up 4 plus 29 plus 22, it equals 55. Satan equals 55 in regular English ordinal. A is B, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, so on and so forth. Now, I know y'all wondering, what about the rest of these numbers? We gonna get to those later on, and you're gonna see that this album involved every number that you see in the properties of the date that this album was released. His other names, right? His other names were Future Hendrix, Future Hendrix, and Nevadius Demon. Once again, 173, the same numbers. 1 plus 7 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 the master number. Now, Future has a connection with the 30 and 42 numerology that is connected to black people, right? His other name, he started off, his first rap name was Meathead before it was Future. Future Hendrix is just a nickname, right, that he calls himself. But Meathead was his actual rap name before it was Future. Now, Meathead is 30 and 42, just like Tuskegee, right, as in the Tuskegee experiment, where over 300 black men were killed on the pretense that they had bad blood. They were told that they had bad blood, so they needed to be studied on. So they were used as guinea pigs, they were given syphilis, and majority of them died, right? Big Sean, rapper Big Sean, 30 and 42. Malcolm X, 30 and 42. Martin, 30 and 42. And Slavery, 30 and 42, right? As y'all know, Martin Payne, if you ever watched the show Martin Payne lived in apartment 42, right? In the sitcom Martin equals 42 in Gematria. This is all regular English that we're using. Jackie Robinson, the first black MLB player, wore the number 42, right? Jackie Robinson. Even Jackie equals 42, right? February, Black History Month equals 42. I wonder why February, out of all the months, February is Black History Month. Is because it has the number that's associated with black people, 42. Right? And Future has the same connection that they like to use. Now, something that's very interesting, right? Now, I told y'all astrology is involved with these people as well. Future was born November 20th, which makes him a Scorpio. Now, if we look at the ruling sign for the Scorpio, it's Pluto in modern day. So isn't it funny that Future's first album, his debut album, was Pluto? Walk with me now. No, don't walk behind me. Walk with me now. Come on now. Let's get to this. Now his first track on I Never Liked You was 7:12 p.m. Everything these people do is symbolic. Everything these people do is ritualistic, right? 7:12 p.m. equals 35 in reverse ordinal, right? Also, Satan and Future equal the same numerology in the same cipher. It was a reason why he chose 7:12 p.m. You probably wonder why not 7:10? Why not 7:13? Why not 7:30? Why such an odd time as 7:12? And he probably recorded this song at 7:12 p.m. That's those demonic entities working through him. I guarantee you, if you ask Future, why did you call this song 7:12 p.m.? He most likely recorded this song at 7:12 p.m. and these demonic entities, these demonic spirits are working through Future. That's why his whole persona was created, right? To give tribute to Satan. Same numerology. 7 + 1 + 2, right? 7:12 p.m. 7 + 1 + 2 equals 10, just like Satan in full reduction. These are base ciphers that we're using. This is nothing but English, right? The way you calculate full reduction, right? A is 1, B is 2 until you get to the 10th letter, which is J. J is now 1 because 1 + 0, 10, the 10th letter. 1 + 0 is 1. So you just reducing those double digits to single digits. That's all this is, man.
It's delicate.
That's all this is. It's the same formula. Motherfuckers not making up their own shit. It's a specific formula that these letters follow. This is the reason why the English language was created in the first place. The English language is nothing but a spell. That's why you call it spelling. Come on, man. This is one of his lyrics, man, from this song, I believe 7:12. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I ain't listened to the damn thing. I just looked up the lyrics on the internet. I'm not finna listen to this bullshit. And it's so crazy because Future was my favorite rapper before I knew what the fuck was going on. Back in like 2015, 2016, Future was my favorite rapper. And now we're here. Now we're here at this moment where I'm exposing you. Funny how life works. But anyway, you think a nigga like me give a fuck about a nigga shooting up the church? I gotta take this shit up with God because I'm a God on the earth. So he already knows his fate because he knows that he has to take this shit up with God, the real God, at the end of the day. Not Lucifer, but the real God, right? The creator, the most high. He knows he has to take it up with him because he's a God on the earth. This is what Lucifer has these people believing, right? And there's nothing wrong with being in God's image, creating yourself in God's image, right? But these people tend to forget that they were created by someone else. You didn't just come here by yourself. You didn't come here on your own accord. This world, this whole earth was here before you, nigga. You 30 years old, you 20 years old, you 15. I'm talking to anybody that might be listening too. You was just born in the 90s. How the fuck is you gonna not acknowledge the creator? The earth been here way longer than you, sir. Humble yourself. It's okay to say that you were created in God's image, but don't forget God. And that's what these people forget. They denounce him. And that's where you go wrong. Keep It Burning, right? Track number 3 on I Never Liked You, right? It featured Kanye West. Now, each of these people that's on this album, they're on this album for a reason. Not just the connection that they're both from Atlanta, but the numerology, right? Jesuit Order and Keep It Burning. I'm telling you, they named these songs for a certain reason. The Jesuit Order is who is running the show. The Jesuits are the ones that's controlling the Freemasons. These are the people that's making sure all these events are orchestrated by the numbers. Now, if you want to be in Hollywood, you're going to play their numbers game as well. Jesuit Order 14472, just like Keep It Burning, right? And then Atlanta, Kanye West. This is why the Kanye West character was created, right? And they gave him his place of birth, which was Atlanta. Now, I say this character because if we go deeper into Kanye West, right? Kanye West was born June 8th, 1977. Now, if we take the day this album came out and Kanye's birthday, June 8th, we get 5 weeks and 5 days. 55. Another tribute to Satan. Like I said, it's a reason why these specific people is on this album. It's not by mistake. They're not just gonna have anybody on an album as big as Future's. Everything is calculated. Kanye's birthday is on the 159th day of the year, which is Satan, once again, in reverse Franz Baconis. This is why his character was created. He does nothing but mock Jesus, right? He says, "Cross me so much, I got nails in my hand." This is what he says on this album. This is why he's on this album. Then he says, "City on fire like Bethlehem," right? Where Jesus was born. He says, "Testing my faith and I fell in a trance," right? He's in the sunken place, just like Get Out, just like the movie that he say that's about him, right? He fell in a trance. Blessings on blessings, they fell in my hand. Who are you receiving those blessings from? That's the main thing. Are you receiving these blessings from the Creator, or are you receiving those blessings from the God that's on this earth, the God of this realm, the God of this physical world? Which one? Because it seems as if you're receiving these things to denounce the real God and to make a mockery. But let's go further into that. Let's go further into the reason why this Kanye character was created. Jesus Christ died. I mean, just look at the pictures that he takes. If y'all can't see this as mockery, then I don't know what to tell you. Jesus Christ died at 33. 33 is the highest degree of Freemasonry. Freemasonry and their puppets are created to mock Jesus. That's why they gave him the name Kanye West, which equals 33 in full reduction. This is why he does all this blasphemy. This is why he says all the shit he says. This is why he was on the album a certain amount of days away from his birthday. It's all a tribute to who put them in this position. It's all a tribute. Now, it's very interesting, right? Because on this album, there are 3 Geminis, right? There are 3 Geminis: Kanye West, Kodak Black, and Gunna. Each of their birthdays are 3 days apart. So you have 3, 3, 3. You have 3 Geminis. They're on 3 songs on this album, and their birthdays are 3 days apart. And the word Gemini equals 33. This is more mockery. Everything they do is strategic. I said the Zodiacs are involved as well. This is all mockery, right? Let's continue. Let's start taking the other sellouts that's a part of this album. Kodak Black was born June 11th, 1997. Now, if we take this album, once again, that's all we're doing is taking the date from their birthday and this album. They were strategically placed on this album for a reason. This album was released April 29th. Kodak's birthday, June 11th, 43 days. Kodak Black's real name, Bill Kahan Capri. Bill Kahan equals 43 in single reduction. Now, Kodak Black was born Dusan Octave, right? That's the name he was given at birth, which equals 153 and 54. Then he later changed his name to Bill Capri, right? Bill Capri is 45 and 153. Ain't that some shit? 153, just like the Jesuit order that we pointed out in the beginning. that's running the show, that's creating these characters, promoting these characters. It's not just these random ass people. They might look like they from that project or whatever, but these niggas was groomed at birth. Watch the movie In Too Deep. In Too Deep with Omar Epps and LL Cool J, right? Left leg Cool J, right? The same way you lift your left leg up when you get initiated into Freemasonry, right? Left leg Cool J. Watch that movie. Watch that movie, man. It shows you how they place these people into these neighborhoods. You might even have stories about these people. You might even say, "Oh yeah, I went to such and such school with dude." Whole time this nigga go home, he getting groomed when he go home. It seemed like he living a regular life, but he's getting groomed for the industry. He's getting groomed to play this role. It's all about the numbers, right? Even the lyrics in his song that Kodak is on, he says, "I danced with the devil so long, she pulling me closer. Been sleeping with demons, and how did they get there? She invited them over. And he came in, girl so pretty, I fell for it. It felt like I known her. I prayed to the angels, but the devil is stronger." First of all, let's break that down, because you don't pray to no angels. You pray to, you see how these people don't mention God. I pray to the angels. You don't pray to angels, sir. But the devil is stronger. So he's telling you that in his life, as you can see with this one eye symbolism, that the devil is stronger in his life. He let the devil get a hold of him. He wanted the money too bad. He wanted the fame. He wanted the fortune. So you can be a successful man without doing this bullshit. You don't have to do this bullshit to live comfortably. You don't have to. But this is the illusion. This is the illusion. Everybody wants it fast. Nobody wants to work for it. Now he's saying himself, he's acknowledging that he's in hell still, wondering why I'm in hell still. So these people telling you where they at. They know, they're not stupid, but they want they heaven on earth. They want it on earth, so they know what comes after that. Wonder why I'm in hell still. Nobody's nice, nobody cares here. I tried to break free, it's too late. Well, no, it ain't too late. These folks can repent. They gonna lose all of this though. They gonna lose everything the devil gave them, and they don't want that, because they done put a lot of people in position with this money. They done brought their mama out the hood. They done provided all these lifestyles for different people around them and themselves. They not trying to go back to them days where they was broke. So it ain't that she wouldn't let you break free. You don't want to break free. You don't want to break free in your heart, because DMX broke free. He lost his, man, I don't even know, man. I don't even know what's up with these characters, if they really be dying. So I ain't even finna vouch for none of these niggas for real. She said, "Don't waste my time thinking I'm going to heaven." That's that demon talking to him. Because all my blessings, she telling me she the one who sent them. Didn't I just say in the beginning, where are you getting these blessings from? And Kodak Black letting you know where the blessings come from. The devil. This ain't God blessing them. Now the bridge of this song says, "Angel on my left, devil on my right. It's hard for me to go. I've been fighting for my life. Been put through a test trying to do what's right. It's getting harder and harder for me to find some peace at night." So these folks tossing and turning, they fighting over who they gonna serve, man. But the devil put them in this position with all this power and all this fame and all this money. So once they already have that, it's hard to turn back around. It's hard for them to turn back around. They can't find peace at night. They're depressed. They see once they get it, this shit ain't even cooped up with the be. I gotta do all this bullshit. I gotta sacrifice people. I gotta drink blood, and man, I ain't gonna get into it too much because I got 2 strikes already. But anyway, they not trying to do all this bullshit no more. But it's too late. You sign that dotted line. Gunna, another sellout on this album. Gunna was born June 14th, 1993. June 14th, right? Of this year, his birthday this year, June 14th, 2022. The days left in the year, right after June 14th, is 200. Gunna's real name is Sergio Giovanni Kitchens. Sergio Kitchens equals 200 in Kabbalah. Now, let's talk about the number 113 and the number of deception, right? As you can see, fake reality, Titanic, dream world, but it's more. And pay attention to the ciphers that's being used, right? English ordinal, reverse ordinal. Isn't it crazy that all the rest of these words share the same numerology in the same ciphers, right? Dishonest, not true, not factual, perjury, mainstream, broadcasting, green screen, infidelity, not honest, fiction, disinfo, illusions, politics, right? Because they feed you nothing but bullshit. OJ Simpson and divorce, right? All of these things equal 113. 113, you can make the safe assumption and say that 113 is the number of deception. Gunner is a Gemini. Isn't it funny that Gunner and Gemini equal 113 in the same cipher? Maybe that's why they say Geminis are two-faced, right? Because they have the number of deception in their birth sign. That's been an ongoing theme for a long time, that Geminis are two-faced. They're very good liars. And this could be why, because it's all in the numbers, right? Future as well. His first rap name 113, right? Meathead in France Baconis. Remember, same cipher, France Baconis. Gunner, Gemini, and Meathead 113, and Future equals 113 in Kabbalah. Remember in Kabbalah, right? In Kabbalah, Sergio Kitchens in Kabbalah, Gunner's real name. These aren't random ciphers we just pulling up. It's all connected, right? It's all connected. Now, Gunner and Young Thug. Okay, so let's talk about Young Thug, because he was on this same song with Gunner, right? The song was called For a Nut, right? Track 4. Now, Young Thug's birthday is August 16th. Now, if we take the days from April 29th, the day this album was released, and August 16th, we get 109, another tribute to Satan. Once again, France Baconis, same ciphers. France Baconis. We're using the same ciphers. We're not just pulling random ass stuff. Not to mention 109 is the 29th prime number, which is the reason why this album was released on the 29th of April. This was all a tribute to their God. And the reason why they had all these different sellouts on this album is because it's a tribute to Satan. You can't make this stuff up, man. You can go behind me too and look all this stuff up. Type in all this stuff. France Baconis Satan. Look up all this stuff. Go behind me and do everything that I'm showing you. I need you to go behind me and confirm it for yourself. And call me a liar. If I'm bullshitting about these numbers, if I'm fabricating anything, comment on this video and call me a liar. I don't delete comments. April 29th, 2022, right? The days left in the year, 246. Jeffrey Lamar Williams equals 246 in Kabbalah, right? Kabbalah, the same ciphers we've been using. 4 plus 29 equals 33. Another tribute to the Freemasons. Young Thug equals 33. It's all mockery. It's all mockery with these people. Drake was another sellout on this album. Drake equals 33. Just like Young Thug, just like Kanye West. Right? And if you take Illuminati, Jeffrey Lamar, which is Young Thug's first and middle name, and Aubrey Graham, which is Drake's first and last name, funny, you get the same numerology, 120 and 69, right? Not to mention 120, just like Kanye West 120. So like I said, man, it's all connected. The reason why they had these certain people on these albums is for a reason, man. It's all connected. It's all connected. ESTG, right? We breaking down every single person that's on this album. May 11th, he was born May 11th, 1994, right? His birthday, May 11th, 1994. 5 plus 11 plus 94 equals 110. just like George Albert, which is his first and middle name, in Jewish. Right? Then if we come over here and we take his birthday this year, May 11th, 2022, it lands on the 131st day of the year, which equals George Stone III. In reverse full reduction, George Stone III, that's his first and last name. Right? And peep the G on his chain, peep the Freemasonic G. Look at the Masonic compass, and then look at this G on his chain. Now, like I said, man, you're gonna see something from each sellout on this album. April 29th, 2022. You get numerology from every single sellout on this album. 4 plus 29 plus 20 plus 22 equals 75, just like Future's first and middle name, Nevadius Demon. No, fuck that. I'm not saying demon. It still sound the same way either way. The nigga middle name is Damn Demon. Kanye West 39, 21 Kodak Black, 55 Satan. The first song on the album, 19, 7:12 p.m. equals 19. 119 George Albert, 246 Jeffrey Lamar Williams, which is Young Thug, 33, which is Drake. So it involves every single person on this album. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate all the love, all the support, and I'm out.